Hi friends, I wanted to show you a new math game. It is called Operation 10 Frame. Operation 10 Frame. And for this game, you're going to need your 10 frame. Okay, remember, if you don't have it, you can always make your own. So we make our own by drawing a rectangle, and then we can do kind of like tally marks, but they're kind of spread out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 across, and that makes us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 frames. Okay, so you'll need one if you're playing this game by yourself, which you can do. I'm playing it by myself. You'll need one 10 frame. If you're playing this game with a partner, they will need their own 10 frame too. So if 3 people are playing this game, how many 10 frames do you need? 3. Okay, so you'll need your 10 frame. You'll need something to fill your 10 frame with. And remember, you could use just about anything. You could use Legos to fill it. You could use Cheerios or Fruit Loops. You could use pennies or cotton balls. You could use beans. You could use little pom-poms or little erasers. You could use anything like that, even crayons, okay? And remember too, if you want to use your dry erase marker and an eraser to do that, that'll work too. Okay, I'm going to use bears today. I brought some of these little bears home with me, so I'm going to use these to fill the 10 frames with. And the last thing you'll need are 2 dice. Both of these were in your bag. One of them is a dot dice, okay, and one of them is going to be an operations dice, and that's why this is called Operation 10 Frame. Now, this game is going to use plus, minus, and equal. Those are 3 symbols that we've used in number sentences, and let's see if we remember what they look like and what they mean. Okay? Who knows what this one is? Yeah, it's a plus sign. And plus sign means the numbers are going to get bigger or smaller. Bigger, because we're going to be counting all together. Okay? 1 plus 1 more equals 2. What about this one? What's this one called? It's a minus sign. It's a minus sign, and that means we're going to subtract. So our numbers we're taking away. Is the number going to get bigger or smaller? Yes, smaller. Okay, so plus, counting all together, minus, taking something away, and equals. So in a number sentence, equals tells us that it's time to figure out what happens when we count all together or when we take something away. But for this game, equal means that everyone's going to stay put. Nothing changes. Okay? Equal means the same. So in this game, equal means everything stays the same. So plus, we're going to add something on. Minus, we're going to take something away. And equal, we're going to leave everything alone. Are you ready to play Operation 10 Frame? Good. Okay. So let me bring you, hold on. Here we go. Bringing you over here. Here we are. Okay. Hi friends. I'm wearing my dog shoes today. I should wear these on Wet Nose Wednesday, and maybe I will. Okay. So here we are on the floor. I have my game set up. I'm going to play by myself, although look who's here keeping me company. Yeah, just sitting right here. So we're going to get ready to play the game. And I will tell you that the first turn is the getting started turn. So it works differently than the rest of the game. The first turn works differently. On the first turn, you're not using both of your dice. On the first turn, it's a getting started turn, so you're going to use only your dot dice to help you know how many to get started with. Okay, so I'm going to drop my dice, and I got a 2, so that means I'm going to start with 2 bears on my 10 frame. And now I'm going to turn you down so you can see the game. Okay, so I rolled a 2, so I'm going to start with 2 bears on my 10 frame. Okay, and now it's time to play the game using both the dice. Now, You can use both the dice at one time, or you can use them one at a time if your brain needs to think about the number first and then figure out what you're going to do with it. Okay? I'm going to show you how we do it with both dice. Okay, so I started out with 2. And now, how many am I going to take away? 1. I'm going to take 1 away. Now, friends, the object of the game, the goal, is to either fill the whole 10 frame up or empty the whole 10 frame out. So there are 2 ways to win. You can either fill the whole 10 frame up or empty the whole 10 frame out. But here's the trick. Just like other games, other math games that we play, you're going to need the exactly right number to make that happen. So if you have 2 spots left and you roll a 4, so sad, too bad, you'll have to take another turn. Okay, so here we go. Let's get back to it. All right, here we go. I'm going to roll again. And I got a plus sign. I'm going to add some on. How many am I going to add on? That's right, plus 1. So I had to take 1 away, and now I'm going to add 1 back on. I'm going to roll again. Minus, how many? 2, minus 2. That's the exact right number. So if I take away 2, that's the exact right number. My 10 frame is empty, so I won the game. It only took me a few turns to empty my 10 frame. Okay, so then you can play again. If you're playing with someone, you would take turns. Okay, so remember, if I'm going to play again, I have to roll my getting started number first. My getting started number this time is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, maybe you were really good at filling that because you were noticing that 5, 6, so you didn't even have to count. Okay, now that was my getting started number. Now it's time to use both these dice. Okay, minus 2. 1, 2. Remember, the object is to either fill it up or empty it out. I have 4 bears on here. How many do I need to fill up the 10 frame? That's right. If you were thinking 6, you were right. How many do I need to empty the 10 frame? That's right. 4. Okay, here we go. Plus, I'm adding some on. Plus 2. 1, 2. Okay, and then I can go again. Now I'm going to show you how to play one at a time. If it's tricky for you to know what to do with both dice at once, you can always do them one at a time. Okay, so the first one I'm going to roll is just this one. And I know that I'm going to add some more on. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside because I know I'm adding. And now I'm going to roll this one. How many am I going to add? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you can always do them one at a time. How many more do I need to fill the 10 frame? 1. How many do I have to get rid of? If I want to empty the 10 frame, how many do I have to get rid of? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Friends, what do you think would be easier? To add 1 or to take away 9? Adding 1? Why do you think so? Talk to someone at home. Why do you think it would be easier to add 1 than it would be to take away 9? Think about the numbers that are on this dice. Okay? What would be easier? Okay? All right. So, friends, you can go ahead and play this game. You can play it by yourself. You can play it with someone at your house. But remember, you'll have to make another 10 frame. And the object is, with Operation 10 frame, to fill it up or empty it out. 2 ways to win, okay? So thinking about, as you're playing the game, thinking about how many more do I need to either empty it or how many more do I need to fill it up? And which of those things would be easier? Okay? Have lots of fun. Good luck.